You were talking to you brought it up earlier. You said, well, why do I think HEX is going to destroy everything? Well, for one, it's worth 200 plus pulse. That's why. It's worth 200 plus pulse. So if pulse goes up a penny, that's a $2 HEX. So if you're banking on pulse hitting a penny, you're looking at $2 HEX if the ratio holds, period. And what we have seen so far is we've only seen the effect and the impact that drug HEX down as a result of distributing millions of coins to people that weren't ready to hold them, right? When you see people sell, hundreds of millions and billions of PulseX and Pulse on the market, and you're tagged with HEX, what happens? It drags everything down. And that's what we've seen. And the variance that you see in the price is only like 0.03 of a dollar, guys. It's 0.03 of a dollar. You're looking at fractions of a penny, and you're looking at 0.03 of a dollar, and you think this makes a big deal right now. What is the difference between going to the store and paying $1 for a pop or $1.03 for a pop? Talking carbonated beverages here, right?
Whether I use cash or credit card.
Well, this is the point, right? There's not a big difference to a person that's buying something for $1, whether they're paying $1 or $1.03. But guess what, guys? If you're buying it for a fraction of a penny, the new people coming in see the dollar. The dollar is now the norm. So they don't care whether it's $1 or $1.03. To you, that'd be very significant in the future. But to them, well, whatever. It's $1, $1.05. How do people say keep the change? Everybody wants to translate their perspective onto everybody else. They flood themselves out. They don't know what they hold. They don't value what they hold. They don't understand that, just because they're in a position of abundance, that, other people coming in from that perspective, from a different perspective, they think they're going to see it the same way they do, and they're not. So you could have one HEX that is $1 and one HEX that is $1.03, and I would consider that pretty damn close to parity. And that is 3% difference. That's not 0.03 of a dollar difference. Okay. Where we are now, we are so close. We were within 0.03 of a dollar. It's just that it's in fractions of a penny right now, that distance looks so much greater because it's a higher percentage, because you're in fractions of a penny. As we go on and we hit higher price points, the variance will not be as different, right? If the ratios hold. So I think the ratios tighten as we go up in price, and you'll see it. But the thing is, it's all interconnected. You cannot get penny pulse without a $2 HEX if the ratios stay the same, because you'd be able to trade that HEX for 200 pulse, which is worth that amount, right? So you can't, it doesn't work. You just can't, you can't do that. You can't do it. Not if the ratios hold. The ratios would have to deviate from where they currently are in order for that to not be able to happen. And right now, it looks like the ratios are fluctuating between the 200 and 300 range. So no matter what, HEX is going to be a multiple of the pulse price. And it's already starting at a higher price point to begin with. So with the success of Pulse, with the success of PulseX, with the success of HEX, it will all move together and it will all be awesome.